It is the Ball Boys. That's Dave. I'm Ed. You're
I'm
back.
Dave. He's Ed. I'm
Dad, how you doing?
I'm okay. Hey, you had an exciting weekend.
I did. Yeah, I was covering the Grey Cup for City News. Um, yeah, pretty exciting stuff. Pretty exciting
Yeah,
stuff. The Riders are Grey Cup champs.
yeah.
It was my first time going to a Grey Cup, so
Must have been pretty wild.
it was cool. And the thing I like about it is, there's it's not quite like the Super Bowl where it's so overpriced that it's all just celebrities and rich people. Like there's
Right.
real fans there.
Yeah,
And it was an exciting game.
yeah,
Montreal was I thought was going to come back and then completely blew it with that
yeah,
fumble at the end,
yeah.
and that was
I
the
know.
game. But no, it was
Yeah,
a lot of fun, a lot of fun. Uh, all right, we're going to talk some hoops today. We're
yeah,
going to talk about the two best teams in each conference,
yeah.
which are the Oklahoma City Thunder in the West
Hmm.
and the Detroit Pistons in
Who
the
would have
East.
thunk?
Yeah, no, they've been playing great basketball. We'll start with OKC, who amazingly we haven't talked about yet a month into the season, but it's partly because they're so good that they're almost boring to talk about.
I know. They're a machine, Eddie. It's just they just like last year. They come in waves, and I mean they haven't had a drop off. They're 14-1. I mean it's ridiculous. It's what is their they're 9-1. Sorry, 6-0 at home and 8-1 on the road. I mean it's insane. Shay's is just amazing. Hardenstein's having a great year. I mean, they all are,
They
and they've
haven't
been
even had
doing it with.
Jalen Williams, who's their
Yeah, I
second
was going to
best
say they've
player.
been doing it without Jalen Williams. So, like, how is that
They
crazy?
just they just have an immense amount of depth and young talent. They're long, they play defense. Their statistical profile, they're first in defense, fourth in offense. And they're first in defense. They give up 105 points per game. The second team is the Detroit Pistons.
Mm-hmm.
And let me get there quickly. They give up 111 points a game. So the gap between first and second is 6 points per game,
Yeah,
which is a huge, huge gap between. Like they're, in other words, they're so much better defensively than everybody else in the league.
yeah,
They're efficient on offense. And
yep,
you're right, Shea is unstoppable. He's
yeah.
really become one of the best guards of this generation.
Hmm.
I mean, the numbers, I don't think he's going to win MVP again, but he's averaging 31, 32 points per game, Dad.
I know, and that's still not good enough for MVP. I mean, well, you know why?
No.
There's guys out like there like Luca
And Jokic
and
and
Jokic
yeah.
and yeah,
But I mean,
Wemby.
AJ Mitchell's been a revelation this year. He's
Hmm.
averaging 16, 3, and 4. And he just he comes in the game off the bench and just playing with so much
Oh,
confidence.
same thing with Andrew Wiggins. Only he's been hurt the last 2 weeks,
Aaron
but Wiggins
Wiggins.
has.
Oh no, it's
What?
Andrew.
Yeah,
Isn't Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
No, it's
Andrew,
Aaron. It's Aaron Wiggins. It's
Aaron Wiggins.
Wiggins.
Yeah, he's been playing great off the bench. Like their
Yeah,
their whole
he has.
bench is just like there's almost no drop off from the starters to the bench. It's crazy.
Chet has missed some time. They just don't
Yep.
miss a beat, man.
No.
And um the crazy thing is they have the Clippers pick this year. So um we'll touch on that, but like if the Clippers end up like if they get the number one pick in the draft, then they might have to do something about this because
I
like
know.
they might Silver might have to step in and pull a David Stern and say, okay, like enough's enough.
Yeah.
We
The
can't give
best team in the
OKC the
league,
first pick in the
the number
draft.
one pick. Well, I mean, and hey, that might happen because the Clippers are just in a free fall. I mean, they're 4-10 and they just suck this year.
Hold that thought. I got something for you on the Clippers in a second here, but yeah, I just like it. So often when you see a team win a title, there's a little bit of a hangover,
Yeah.
and we haven't seen that at all. Like
No,
they're better than they were last year.
I know.
This
They're
is a
crazy.
team that won 68 games last year. I wouldn't say they waltzed to a title. They had a couple tough series in there, but
Yeah, they did.
like I just don't see them being beat. And because they can sustain injuries. If Shea goes down for 2 weeks, they got guys that can step up and they won't miss a beat.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
And you know what? That's partly due to the well to Sam Presti, but also to their coach, right? I mean, they've got a great system and a great coach.
And like I said, the scary thing is they don't have Jalen Williams yet,
I know.
who is their second best player
He's
and
their
an
second
all-star.
best player.
And when he comes back, I mean, my God, they're 14-1 right now. Here's my question. Do you think they have a shot at beating the Warriors record, which was 73-9?
Ooh, well, maybe, maybe it depends on again. It depends on injuries, I think, really, and how much they want to, you know,
Go for it.
exhaust themselves during the regular season. Now they know what they need to do to win a championship. So do they take the foot off the gas somewhere down the middle of the season, maybe for a while? I don't know, or towards the end. Never towards the end because you need that momentum. But at some point, they might not try as hard just because they want to save some energy and
Yeah, but
get
here's the
healthy.
thing though, like them not
I don't
trying
know.
hard, like their second unit, like
I
let's say if
know.
they it's you got guys like AJ Mitchell and Aaron Wiggins and Isaiah Joe, Keyshawn Wallace is playing great basketball. These
Yeah,
guys come in and like they're playing just as fucking hard as the starters.
I know. I
And
know.
so I just don't know what you do with these guys.
Yeah,
Um and the defense, it's their defense.
yeah,
They have a way of demoralizing another team
yeah.
and it's a level of defense that they've gotten to that I haven't seen in a really long time. I'm trying to think of
Well,
the
maybe the Spurs of the
yeah,
way
like the
back.
Spurs had a way, but like I can't even think of a team that comes to mind that has played at this level defensively, man. I mean, it's um
Again, I'd say the Spurs. Maybe maybe the Kobe Gasol Lakers.
yeah, but it wasn't at this level. Like these guys, they're so long and athletic and versatile. They they play team defense. They're smart. You got guys like Caruso who can
Yeah,
guard 1 through 5 and it's just a menace. They got size inside. They force turnovers. They just
yeah,
Lou Dort is another great perimeter. I mean, like they just fucking come after you, man.
yeah. I
They
know.
swallow teams up,
Yeah, they
and
do.
I just don't know what you do with it. And quite frankly, like I know I forget who I picked to win the West and to win the title, but it's all bullshit, man. The OKC, if they're healthy, they're gonna win it all again.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna beat this team.
No, nobody in the West and nobody in the East.
The only team that I think has a shot is Denver.
Denver. Yeah, yeah.
But
And
I
that's
mean,
because of Jokic.
yeah, and because they look really good themselves this year.
Hmm.
But I just think
Yeah, Denver's. What are they? Uh,
Denver's
they're
good,
ten. They're
man.
10. They're 10-3.
Yeah, they're really good.
Yeah,
But OKC's just on another level, and I
yeah.
just don't see them losing to anybody.
No,
I honestly think they could win 75 games.
you might be right because they're.
75-7. Imagine that if they go
I know.
75-7.
It's scary, but it's possible with this team. It's like I love it. Hey, listen, I love this team. I love to watch them play.
Oh, I love
Uh,
watching them play defense.
oh,
They just demoralize teams, man.
yeah, yeah. I
Like I
know.
watched that game against New Orleans the other night, who's an absolute dumpster fire, but
Oh God, yeah.
it was over in like 2 minutes. Like it was like 11-2, and the poor New Orleans announcers guys are going like, oh, and another three by Oklahoma City. Like it just like they knew,
Yeah, yeah,
they knew. Yeah, I mean, it's like I said off the top. I really don't really know. There's not a whole lot else to say with this team.
yeah.
They're
I know.
perfect.
They're perfect. Like
Are they the best
it's
team of the decade? I think that's a given since
if well
2020.
yeah I'd say but if they win another championship this year, they're one of the all time elite teams.
Yeah, if they win a title this year, then they're up there with the 90s Bulls
Yep,
and the 2000s Lakers
yep,
and the Warriors in the 20 teens,
yep.
the Celtics and the Lakers in the 80s. Like you go on down the line.
Yeah, yeah.
They're
No, they're
they're
that
the
good, Eddie.
defining franchise of this decade.
Yep, yep. And
And I go back to the Clippers pick thing because that is just oh my God. The fact that they have the Clippers pick this year and the Clippers are heading towards the lottery, like
yeah,
if they get the number one pick and they get like let's say they get AJ DeBansa or there's another kid who's supposed to be really good this year.
Right.
It's gonna be a really good draft.
Right.
If they get like the top three pick and get another superstar, I don't know what you do. Like,
Yeah, I know.
you intervene if you're Adam Silver and you say, I can't let this
No.
happen.
No, because it's Sam Presti's a genius. This has been in the making for like what, the last 8 years. I mean, when they got rid of Durant and started the fire sale, they started stockpiling draft picks back then.
It was the Paul
So
George trade that did it.
yeah,
It was the Paul George trade to the Clippers. That was forever the worst trick. And they got Shea and they got all the Clippers picks
yeah,
for Paul George.
crazy.
Crazy, crazy
Yeah,
stuff. Yeah, I really don't know what else to say about them. I mean, like
yeah. No, they're great. There's nothing else to say.
yeah, I
They're
do.
gonna win it all. They're my pick.
Oh yeah, they're gonna win it all. Even if
Yeah.
and this is the thing, they can sustain injuries because like we talked about their depth. AJ Mitchell he might win most improved player. He's been
Yep.
fantastic. Like, he plays with so much confidence and poise. They
Yep.
just have these dudes, man. And then and like they're able to, like, the development, the player development. When you have a great, we saw this with the Raptors for a couple of years when they were in their heyday. But when
Hmm.
you have a great team, when you bring in young talent, it's so easy to develop them because they're learning in a winning environment, in
Hmm.
a competitive situation, and the practices are competitive. They know they have to play really well and they have to play defense to
Hmm.
get on the court. So
Hmm.
it's not like a guy coming out of college going to some shitty team with no culture where he's putting up 20 shots a night
Hmm.
and not learning how to play winning basketball. Like, these
Right.
guys are coming in and the reason why they're able to develop such great talent is because they have such a great culture in place, and it
Yep.
snowballs, right? And like winning
Yeah.
impacts more winning, and they just, man, they're in such a good and they have like more picks than anybody in the next 5 years.
I know.
It's crazy.
I know.
If they get the number one pick this year, then the league is canceled.
Yeah.
Wembanyama's kind of the only hope for the next 10 years to
Yeah.
do something
To
about
stop
it.
them. Yeah.
So I didn't prep you for this, but we're a month in. I've kind of been working on some tiers for each conference.
Right.
Okay, and I'm gonna do this every month or so. We're gonna check in. I'm gonna update my tiers.
Okay.
Okay, so I've ranked the West into a bunch of different tiers, and I'd like to get your thoughts.
Tears as in you're crying for these teams?
No, 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 no. Well, some
I'm
of them,
kidding.
some of them.
Yeah.
Tiers is just ranking them into groups. Okay,
Okay.
so
Yep.
here's what I got. Here's what I came up with for the West. I'll do the East later. Tier one is titled "We're way better than everybody else in the league." Two teams, OKC and Denver.
Yep.
The next tier is called title contenders if OKC and Denver get hurt. Three teams. I got Houston, the Lakers, and Minnesota. Okay.
Hmm.
Next tier, one team. Really, really good, but 1 year away from being great. That's the San Antonio Spurs. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. 1 year away. Yeah. Okay.
My next tier, I'm just thinking like in the playoffs, you
Hmm.
know? My next tier, um, two teams. It's called surprisingly fun.
I
The
can tell.
Phoenix,
I'll tell you. I'll tell you. Portland and Phoenix.
yeah, you nailed it. The Phoenix Suns and your Portland Trailblazers,
Yes,
who
sir.
I gave you a
They're
lot of
fun,
shit.
man. They're Shaden Sharp is having a fucking great season.
Denny Avdia looks like an all-star.
Oh my God.
And, I mean, they're 6-8, but they're playing hard. They're playing
They're
inspired
they're fun
basketball.
to watch, man.
Yeah, yeah.
And
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 so,
and okay, now explain this. The Phoenix Suns. How are they doing it?
but same thing though. Like, the energy's good. They're playing defense. They're playing hard. They went away from their failed, trying to
Yep.
force a super team and thing. And they've
Yep.
gone back to, they have one great player and they've surrounded
Yep.
him with shooting and toughness.
Hmm.
And yeah, they're playing good ball, man. So good for those
Yep.
two teams.
Yep.
Okay, next tier, one team. It's titled "What the hell is this season?" And that's the Golden State Warriors.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I just don't. They're 9-7 right now. I just can't get a read on them.
I can't figure them out, Eddie. I mean,
They're old.
one day they look really great, and one day they look really shitty.
They're super
It's just
old, but Steph can still reach back and have Steph games.
yeah.
So I like they'll probably make the play in, but I just like, what's the point of this season? I just don't
No,
know.
they're all old and creaky, and it's like put them to bed. Like I'm sorry,
Well, it's just like, what's their thesis statement for this year? What are they trying to accomplish this year? Are they
who
trying to win a
knows?
title? Because that's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen.
They're
Like
kind of middling,
they're not developing any of the young kids,
right?
really.
So
So
anyway,
it's a lost season.
they're a mystery. Next tier, two teams. Okay, um, really bad, but at least we have a future, and it's Utah and
Utah,
Dallas.
yeah.
And then my last tier is called unimaginable disasters, and it's four teams.
New Orleans,
It's Memphis,
Sacramento.
Sacramento, New Orleans, and your beloved Los Angeles Clippers. Um,
Hey,
out of those four teams,
New Orleans is just a mess. Like I
well,
mean, they fired Willie Green,
I
but he's
know.
not the problem. I mean, it's Zion, it's everybody. It's just and it's management. They just made bad choices, bad draft picks. Nobody's panned out. Injuries. It's just a mess.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you, out of those four um, complete dumpster fires, Memphis, Sacramento, the Clippers, and the Pelicans, who would you least want to be in the next 5 years for the next 5 years?
The Pels. I mean, that team's fires. Just it's a mess. It's just a
Yeah, and
mess.
and I so wanted to go with the Clippers on this one, but
I know,
the answer
but
is without a doubt the Pelicans. I mean,
yeah,
here's the kicker. They're 2-12 right now, okay? And they somehow don't own their draft pick this year because they traded it to Atlanta for Derek Queen, um, who's actually like a pretty good. I actually think
yeah,
Derek Queen's going to be a good player,
yeah,
but my God, it's unprotected, so it's gone.
yeah.
So they might get a top three pick and have to trade it to Atlanta. So that's an oh my God.
That's yeah. Memphis is a bit of a mess.
They're a total
Um,
mess.
I mean, the Clippers. I mean, Kawhi's hurt, and it's. I mean, who do they
Clippers.
have?
Yeah.
Harden and nobody else. That's
They're
it.
old. It's an
They're
expensive
old.
team,
Yeah,
and they have
they're
they have no picks going forward.
no.
And the Kings, I mean, holy shit! Like
Oh,
they somehow went from having Tyrese Halliburton and De'Aaron Fox, and somehow Vivek turned that into Zach LaVine, Russell Westbrook, and DeMar DeRozan. So not quite sure what to do with that whole situation.
it's like the Bulls West.
I feel bad for Sacramento because like they had that Light the Beam team a couple years ago was so fun,
Yeah,
and they had a really good season. It looked like they were building something, and now it's just completely gone to shit. So
yeah.
good for
It's
them.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Okay, let's move to
yeah,
the East. Let's talk about
yep,
Detroit, who's
yeah.
13
Again,
and 2.
the secret to Detroit's success this year, and I'm shocked, Eddie. I didn't I knew they were a playoff team, but I didn't think they'd be
This good.
atop the this good. And the reason are two things. One, um, they've stopped. They've abandoned their penchant for 3-point shooting from last year, and they're attacking the basket
Hmm.
on offense.
Hmm.
And secondly, and most importantly, their defense has been outstanding.
There you
Uh,
go.
and part of that's like Duran and also Cade has been fantastic. Like he's been just great.
You nailed
So
that. You nailed it right on the head, Dad. They're second in the league in defense.
yeah,
And offensively, they're a middle of the pack team, but they get just enough shot making from Cade to pull them through. But it's
yep,
the defense. That's their identity. They're
yeah,
mean, they're nasty, they're physical. They just come after you, man. And I love the way they play the game.
yeah,
Cade, he's having an MVP caliber season.
yep,
His numbers are 27, 10 assists, and 6 boards. So he's lighting it up. Jalen
yep.
Duren, as you mentioned, it's those two guys. They're leading the
He's
way.
averaging what 20 a game?
20 and 11,
Yeah, I mean it's crazy.
couple blocks. But the thing I love, like obviously those are really good numbers, but there's something unquantifiable about Jalen Duren that you mentioned the defense, and he is their anchor. He
Yeah,
sets the tone for them. He plays with a physicality. First of all, he's a huge guy. Like you
yeah,
watch him play, and he's just massive. He's a
yeah,
shit brick house down there. He plays with so much force. He's an intimidating player, man, and he's a
yeah.
real presence. So he sets the tone for them, and he's got a mean streak.
He
They're
kind of
they're
reminds me of Rasheed Wallace in a
Ben Wallace actually
and Ben Wallace. Yeah,
is the guy
Ben.
that he reminds me of.
Yeah, Ben.
Um, and it's funny you mentioned that because this team they've really embraced that Pistons identity
Yeah,
of smash mouth, you know, nasty basketball, and it's fun to
Yeah,
watch. I like watching
it
them
is.
play. But yeah, Jalen Duren, he really sets the tone
Yep.
defensively. They're fifth in rebounds, so like they rebound, they go after you on defense. They got a bunch of like young guards that are physical and tough.
Hmm.
Javante Green is having a good season. Ron Holland is another guy that just comes in the game and mixes things up.
Yeah. Azar
We haven't
Thompson's
mentioned
he's playing okay.
who?
Thompson, he's playing great.
I was going to say we haven't mentioned Sar Thompson, who's not as explosive and dynamic offensively as his twin brother Amen in Houston, but he's every bit the defender,
Yep.
and
And
he's already an
he's
elite
improved.
defensive player,
Yeah,
and
he's
he impacts
improved.
the game in so many ways just with his athleticism and his defensive ability.
Yep.
They lost Malik Beasley, who's their best three-point shooter last year, for reasons that we're not going to go into right now. But they've been able to replace him with Duncan Robinson, who's
Hmm.
stepped into that role really nicely. He's shooting
Yep.
the ball with confidence again. He's having his
Yep.
best season in years, and
Yes.
I love the way they use him. Like any great three-point shooter, he's constantly moving, coming around screens,
Yep.
and like I said, shooting the ball really, really well this year, and that opens things up for Cade and Duran inside. You
Yep.
got to have somebody that can knock down shots consistently. So he's
Yep.
fit that role. Karis LeVert's been a nice add as like a dynamic scorer off the bench.
Yeah.
Seriously,
Yeah.
like
I know. I
like
know.
you got to have guys off the bench in today's NBA.
Yeah.
It's not
No. I
like the
know.
old days where you can run a seven-man rotation out there. Like you got to be able to have 10 guys
Yeah.
that can
Yeah.
make an impact. And LeVert's been really good. And the thing I love about their front court is, I mentioned Duran and everything that he brings, but then they have Isaiah Stewart.
I was going to say Isaiah Stewart's been great.
Right. He comes in and he can do a really good impersonation of that for 15 to 20 minutes a night. So they
Yep.
don't miss a beat when Duran goes to the bench. Um, I like what they have going on, man.
Yeah, I do too. They're gonna be hard out.
Oh yeah, and I hate to say it, but I think it might be time that we retire one of our beloved long-standing jokes on this podcast, which is JB Bickerstaff.
Oh, I was gonna say
The B is for bum.
Bickerstaff.
Look, man, I'm sorry, but he's got this team playing great basketball, and he's completely turned this franchise around.
I know, but you know what? I just can't go there yet. Hey, listen, I love where the franchise is, and I love the way they're playing ball. It's a lot of fun to watch.
He
I
deserves a
just
ton of
can't,
credit, Dad.
I can't give him the credit, Eddie. Not yet. I just can't get. Come on. I mean, JB Bickerstaff.
They're third. He might win Coach of the Year. In
I
fact,
know. Please,
I think if
just
I
the
think
thought
I
of
think
that
if I
just
had
makes my brain explode.
I get it. I get it. Like, believe me. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I think if the season were to end today, he would be the coach of the year.
Oh, okay. I'll give him credit,
He's doing a
man.
great job, man.
Yeah,
And
I know,
like
but oh,
they won
geez.
11 straight games, Dad.
I know. It's crazy. So okay, I'll give him some credit.
You gotta. And I mean, but the straw that stirs the stick, we'll go
It's
back to it,
Cade.
is Cade.
Yeah,
And I just love the way his point. Now he's a volume shooter, but they kind of need him to be.
yeah,
But he's got some fuck you in his game, which I love.
yep,
He's just a confident player, man, and he looks like he has total command of this team right now.
yep.
And he's playing at a really high level. Yeah, the Pistons are tough.
They are. They're
Um,
really tough. Hey, listen. Before we go, I want to touch on the Raptors,
well, let's
and
do that in a
because
second because I want to
okay.
go through my tiers for the East first.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, not it's
Tears
not
of
quite as fun as the
tears
West.
of joy, or tears of sorrow.
Tears of sorrow for some teams. All right, so I got the contenders, the
Yep.
true contenders. It's three teams: Cleveland, New York,
Detroit.
and yeah, I think at this point you have to put Detroit in that conversation right now.
Yeah, you do.
So those three teams are the true contenders. The Knicks have been off to a shaky start, but I think they'll be there at the end of the year.
Yep.
Next tier is still too early to tell, but they're playing really well.
Hmm.
That's three teams. It's Toronto, Philly, Atlanta.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
Next tier is there. And actually, sorry, I'm throwing Orlando in that tier as well. Um,
Let's
which
see. Okay. Yeah. Well.
with Toronto, Philly, and
Yeah.
Atlanta because
They're all 8-7, 8 and
well, I'm
six,
not
seven and
okay, but
six.
really, but just forget the records. Okay, this isn't
Right.
about records, right? Because Orlando started the year terribly,
Hmm.
but have been really good of late and have started to figure shit out.
Mm-hmm.
And like this is more of a projection type thing. I have
Mm-hmm.
them up in that tier with Toronto, Philly, and Atlanta when it's all said and done.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so that's the next tier. Then after that, the third tier is okay, but not great.
Mm-hmm.
Four teams: Miami,
Miami. Yeah.
Chicago, Milwaukee,
Yeah.
and Boston.
Yeah.
Next tier is a one-team tier. Um, Bad but frisky. It's the Charlotte Hornets,
Mm. Yeah.
who really impressed me the other night when they played the
They lost
Raptors.
by two.
They played them really tough. That was a good
Yeah.
game.
Yeah. It was
And
a good game.
I'm not a LaMelo Ball fan,
Me neither.
but they got a lot of young talent on this team. Con
Yeah, they
Nipple,
do.
that kid is going to be a star, man.
Oh,
He is
oh my God, he's fantastic.
he's outstanding. He's
Yeah.
just a pure shooter.
Yeah.
And but
I think he's averaging 20 points a game, Eddie.
he's the rookie of the year right now.
He's my pick for rookie of the year.
100%. And like I said, pure shooter, but there's a lot more to his offensive game than just that.
Oh
He's
yeah.
got good size, high
Yeah.
basketball IQ player,
Yeah, really smart guy.
and a better defensive player than
I love
people think.
Diabate in the middle. I mean, he's a good young center.
Yep.
They got some really good talent.
Yep. Miles
Brandon
Bridges.
Miller's been hurt, but he's coming back.
Yep. Miles
Uh,
Bridges is playing good basketball right now.
yeah, no, they got some
And
good talent, Eddie.
yeah, like they're going to be one of those teams that is not going to have a good record, but they're going to beat like they're going to beat like Denver in
Yeah,
January. And everyone will
they're
go,
kind of like
"Whoa."
the Utah of the East.
Yes, exactly. Like they're not gonna win a lot of games, but they're just gonna be a bitch to play, you
Yeah,
know? And so I like what I've seen from them. And then the last tier is the toilet bowl, which is the Brooklyn Nets, the Washington Wizards, and the Indiana Pacers. Now I feel for Indiana because they've
yeah,
obviously had a year from hell with
yeah,
injuries, but it's the NBA sometimes. Shit happens.
yeah, yeah.
Um, all right, you wanted to talk about the Raps. Oh, first of all, anything you changed? You kind of winced when I said Orlando.
Uh, no, I mean they are playing better. And they've been hurt. It's interesting. They started off the year really horribly,
Kind
and
of like the Raptors.
yeah, and are playing better. Milwaukee's going in the opposite way, and of course Giannis is hurt. So now they started off the year like unbelievably hot, and now they're what are they? They're
8-7.
8-7,
The
and
Bulls, same thing. Although the
yeah,
Bulls just got a great win in Denver the other night. But
true.
yeah, the
No,
Bulls were like,
they're kind of middle of the pack. It's anyways. Back to the Raps.
yeah,
They're 9-5,
they're third
and
in the Eastern Conference right now, Dad.
I know, and they won four in a row. They're 8-2 at home, and no, sorry, 3-2 at home, and 6-3 on the road.
This is the thing. They've already played 9 road games,
Yeah,
and they got a stretch coming up here at home against some really bad teams where like they could be by Christmas, like they could be like 18-10 or
yeah,
20-10, something in that range.
yeah.
Um, and the other thing that's interesting, their point differential is 4.7. That's tied for third highest in the Eastern Conference. So I mean, like they're
Speaking
playing
about
great
a team that
basketball.
is fun to watch, they're fun to watch.
What's been most impressive for you?
Their defense.
Yeah,
Their defense, and also you can see how this team is clicking with how they're fitting in Ingram and Scotty and RJ
yep,
and Quickly and Pirtle. Like they're all playing great together.
yeah.
Like they're finally like cooking, and even the bench, when the bench comes in, like Mamu's been great, Shed's
Jamal
been great.
Shed.
These guys they bring Murray Doyle has been really good.
Yep, they bring a
Um,
ton of energy off the bench.
and they all play defense. No, they're really playing again. They're playing great team ball.
For me, it's the offense that's been the most impressive. They're seventh in offense, Dad.
Yeah.
Like this is a team that couldn't buy a bucket for years, and all of a sudden they're seventh in offense.
Well,
They're
that's Ingram. That's
Well,
Ingram
no,
and
it's
his
you know what
influence.
it is, Dad. They're first in the league in assists,
Yeah.
and they're fifth in the lowest turnovers. So the other thing is, okay, they're third in field goal percentage. Now they're 23rd. They don't take a ton of threes. They're
No.
23rd in threes made, but they're 12th in 3-point percentage.
Right.
So when they do take threes, they shoot
They
it
make
well.
them. Yeah.
But they're third in the league in field goal percentage. They're first in assists, and they're fifth in turnovers.
Right.
So that tells me, in a nutshell, they take care of the ball,
Yep.
they pass the ball, and they go to the fucking basket, which
Yeah,
I
they find
love.
cutters. Like I love the cutters that they find, man. It's just great. They're
And
they're they're playing really great.
everybody's bought in. And you know what? Like
Yeah.
Scotty Barnes is playing the best basketball I've ever seen him play.
Yeah. He's been
And
amazing.
the numbers don't jump out at you, but I mean, he's right now at 19, 5, and 7, but he's shooting 50% from the field, 40% from three, 80% from the line. So he's playing really efficient basketball, and he
Hmm.
averages a steal and a half and 2 blocks a game. So, like, he's
Yeah.
kind of one of those, he's kind of fallen into what I've always thought he could be, which is
Draymond Green.
prime Draymond Green, where he runs the offense. He's
Yeah.
not your go to scorer, but that's what they brought in Brandon Ingram to do.
Right.
And he affects the game in so many ways. He just does a
Yep.
little bit of everything. And
Yep.
his defense, he's playing at such a high level on the defensive end. I
Did you
love the
see
way
that block the other night? Oh my
both
God.
of them.
Yeah.
Brandon Ingram had a block to save the
Yeah.
game,
Yeah.
which was an amazing block coming from, he just flies in from behind. And
Yeah.
then Scotty did the same thing.
Yeah.
That was a
Crazy.
great win, man. And did you see Brandon Ingram's dunk?
Yeah. Oh
Oh
my
my
God.
God.
That was crazy.
Crowned him. No,
Yeah.
there's a good energy right now with this
Yeah.
team.
Yeah.
And they got some
It's good to
winnable
see.
games coming up. They're playing Philly tonight, so we'll see what happens. That's going to be a tough one on the road.
Yeah.
But yeah, like this is
No,
a
they're
good
they're in a
basketball
good
team.
place right now, and it's nice to see after years of misery.
Years of
But
purgatory. Yeah.
yeah,
And
yeah,
when we talk about coach of the year, obviously our boy JB is kind of leader of the pack right now, but Darko Rajakovic deserves a ton of credit
yeah,
because
absolutely.
and you mentioned the bench. I mean, Mamu, like you said, I love the way he plays.
Oh man,
He's
I
a
love him.
confident offensive player, man. Jamal
Yeah,
Shed, we've talked about this before, but just one of those guys that just you love. Like every time he comes in the game, good things happen.
yeah.
He's a great defensive player. He's
He
smart.
reminds me of like an early Freddie. You know
I
what I
was
mean?
just gonna say that, 100%.
Yeah,
Um, and you notice they're starting to do some 2 point guard lineups too with him and
yeah,
Quickly, and they're starting to figure some things out there.
yeah.
Um, Grady Dick is still an enigma, but when he's
Uh,
hot, it does change things. Like he was great against Charlotte the other night,
mm-hmm.
and his shooting and his offensive creativity, when he's on, it really makes a huge difference. He's just so inconsistent.
It's the consistency, Eddie. I mean,
Yeah.
that's what it is.
100%. But I mean, we're picking nits here. I think
Yeah,
they need another big man.
yeah. Oh God, yeah,
They need another center.
yeah.
Some
They do.
somebody,
Uh,
anybody.
yeah, anybody.
Because I actually like the way Jakob Poeltl's playing, but if he's hurt or if he is in foul trouble, then they're
Yeah, they're in
totally
trouble.
they're totally yeah, they're in trouble. So
Yeah,
anyway,
yeah.
no, good to see the Raps playing well.
Yep.
Your Lakers are also playing well. We haven't touched
Yeah,
on, but
I'm really happy, and LeBron's back.
we're
Hey,
so backed at. The Lakers are good. The Raptors are good.
I know,
We're in a good mood. We're not just depressed coming on
I
here
know.
and complaining about Fred VanVleet pull up threes for 20 minutes in transition. Yeah, no, all good things in the Hugh band land.
Yeah.
All right, Dad. Well, anything else you want to
No,
get off
that's
your
it.
chest? Do you have any
Oh,
Nico Harrison thoughts before we go?
I'm going to Ottawa next week. I'm shooting a movie.
I heard that. I heard that.
Yeah,
Congratulations. You shoot a Hallmark movie.
yeah.
Is it about basketball?
No, it's about
Uh,
Halloween, but
maybe you could get them to write something in. Like your character could be like,
that's one of my dreams, Eddie. I've always wanted to do a basketball movie.
you should
You know,
write one.
like Hoosiers or something, or
Like Hoosiers or something. That's so funny. Hoosiers. Well, I mean, the Lakers are doing their best Hoosiers impression right now.
yeah, I know.
The Snowtime Lakers.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well,
but
I mean, it's two guys. It's Reeves right now. It's Luca and Reeves.
yeah,
But
the white
hey,
boy
but even
connection, man.
even DeAndre Ayton has been great. I mean, like they're and their bench has been great. Like they've been,
Laravia, the white boy connection, man. Laravia,
hey,
Reeves, and Luca.
it's
It's
crazy.
awesome.
Yeah,
Killing everybody. Yeah, no,
yeah,
they've been really good. Well,
yeah,
have fun shooting your movie.
yep,
We'll check in next week.
yeah. We'll
All
do.
right. Oh, sorry, before we go,
Yeah.
just give me 1 minute on Nico Harrison getting fired. We haven't talked about that.
Well, I mean, it's justified and justifiable. I mean, he made the worst trade in maybe in the history of basketball. Um, it's certainly up there. So so if it's not the worst, it's in the top three. So hey, I mean, he had it coming. He had it coming.
Yeah.
He had it coming.
Yeah. I think
No, I
I
mean,
think
I
it,
have no. I mean, I have no sympathy for that guy, and hey, it's what happens in professional sports. You make a bonehead move like that, eventually, it's going to come back to bite you.
and they traded him to the Lakers somehow because I was thinking about this. The only trade that came to mind in terms of the worst trades in history was trading Pau Gasol.
Right?
When Memphis traded Gasol. That in
Yeah.
recent memory, that's one of the worst ones. I mean, the
Yeah.
KG
To
Paul Pierce
Boston.
trade. Yeah, when Boston traded that, when Brooklyn traded 10 years of
Oh,
draft picks for
yeah.
washed up KG and Paul Pierce, that one was
Yeah.
pretty bad. But
That was
um,
horrible.
the Vince Carter trade, like I'm
Yeah.
sorry,
Yeah.
but I know that was a little different though because like Vince kind of forced their hand on that one.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
was just like he just decided to trade Luca
Just
for
yeah.
reasons that remain
Yeah.
unclear in his
Yeah.
prime. So
Yeah.
good job by Nico. See you later, buddy.
Yeah.
All right, Dad. Have fun in Ottawa. I'll see you next week.
Thanks, man.
Peace.
Peace.